So going back, I say sometimes you have to throw yourself in the fire. You have to almost sacrifice something. You have to make a commitment. You have to show up, you know, because it takes courage. It takes this path of presence, this path of openness, this path of surrender. We want it to be easy. Of course, we want it to be easy. We want everything to be easy. I want everything to be easy, but everything's not easy. And breaking through your resistances and, you know, dissolving some of those tenacious stories that we have, some of the tenacious grips, you know, that these old things have on us. You know, it gives value and pays dividends to like get pretty ferocious about it. It's not just an easy route to become present. And that's not anger or anything like that. It's the opposite. It's just making a commitment, making your heart's commitment or your soul's commitment or your deepest, the commitment from the deepest, that you know, that I'm not going to be run by stories or thoughts that no longer actually serve me, because that's part of what happens. You know, the old conditioned self goes on and on and on, even when you've realized that you don't need it anymore. It served its purpose because it's a purpose. There's a value in everything. Everything is good. Everything is okay. And when we're young, we adopt certain ways of being, certain protective mechanisms and certain thoughts and beliefs and ways of being, because mostly we needed to protect ourselves from the world that was coming at us in order to stay alive and to, you know, usually, not always, but usually dysfunctional circumstances where the people who were responsible for our conditioning didn't actually know what they were doing. Did the best that they could, but they didn't know it because they were carrying wounds, and each generation carrying wounds that gets handed on. So we build our protections and we build our personalities and we build our little games of ways of coping with, and then we carry those on, and they go into our 20s and 30s and 40s, and then we start older, you know, and it's like, oh my God, do I still have to be subject to the same things that I developed when I was like 8 or 10 or 15 or whatever? But they're tenacious, like got suckers on them. So it takes a commitment to be able to stand naked